Hello, sim gamers! After a year of bug fixes and new features, I finally jumped into Elite Dangerous Odyssey, and there's a lot to do. Last time, we took our new Asp Explorer on its maiden voyage with an easy cargo run. Today, it's time to learn some of the skills we'll need if we want to explore the galaxy. That's coming up right now as we do some exobiology in Let's Play Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Elite Dangerous Odyssey. In this one, we're going to take a look at some exploration. Just to give me a break from the grind of doing missions, running cargo, doing firefights. This should require me to get onto my spaceship and scan some stuff. And this is actually in the system in which I live, so I'm going to go ahead and set this as my target, but there is a couple of biological signatures here on LHS 3589 for J. So we're going to fly out there and see if we can't find them. It's going to involve all of our tools to be able to do so. So let's get underway and see what we can find. Now, of course, these biological signatures aren't going to be much help, worth very much money in this system. But as I fly further away, running missions and doing other things, they will be worth money over there.
Regulate speed until outside the exclusion zone.
One thing I do need to do is make sure my exploratory fire group has a surface scanner set up. All right, and we've got it set. I'm gonna go ahead and go full power to engines here. So we can go ahead and scan this if we want to. We do have a SRV on board as well. Get ourselves into super cruise. So I'm gonna take a little time to figure out how to do biological scanning, and I think I can also do some mineral scanning in the system just to kind of understand how that works. That would be useful if I take this ship or any other long-range explorer ship out into deep space away from the bubble, because biological discoveries from outside of the bubble brought back in would be worth a lot of money, I think. We're sort of in the phase of the game in this $5 to $10 million mark of wealth invested in my ship that the chase for the next ship upgrade is no longer the thing. If all I'm interested in is chasing after the next ship, I'm at a point now where a new ship doesn't really unlock any particularly new gameplay. Maybe it makes me a little bit better at certain types of gameplay, but I'm not more capable of running missions necessarily, or at least the types of missions I would be running with a bigger ship with more cargo space, or just more lucrative versions of the same thing that I'm doing right now. I guess if I changed over to the, what are them, passenger liner ships, I could reasonably do that. I'm going to go ahead and pop into what I really want is surface scan mode. Out of range. Go. Okay. Gotta pull ourselves in range of the planet before we can do surface scanning. two different kinds of biological signatures here apparently. So we're going to make sure we understand how to use the filters and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully the game has it all laid out sort of on the game or in the screen how to do it. Games like Outer Wilds that have amazing game design, everything you need to know is easily accessible. Like all the controls you need to routinely use in any situation is right there at your fingertips. Okay, let's go ahead and get ourselves surface scan going. Efficiency target for probes. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
All right. So this planet has... Okay. So we have bacterial colonies all over the place on this planet, and we also have our bacterium and electricae. I'm not sure what electricae are. We can go ahead and exit this mode now, and with bacterium selected as our filter type, we can fly in and find hotspots and then see if we can't find any of these bacterium that they are talking about. So here's a fairly good sized region where this electricae is supposedly found. Various contours on the ground. Here's a nice dry, flat area for us to land on. All right, we are getting some signals that aren't the ship. Oh yeah. There's definitely something over here that is not the ship, and I know there's no mineral stuff. It could be a ground thing though. What do we have here? Bronze chondrite. Hang on. Hang on.
Drive assist off.
What's this? Ready to sample. Oh, hell yeah. We found something. It's a, okay. So this is what a bacterial sample looks like. And this is what it looks like when we see it on our little detect-a-majigger. So that kind of thing is what we're looking for. Let's go racing back to our ship. Find another spot to look at. I didn't find any of the Electrum stuff, but it, I wonder if, like, searching for as long as they overlap, I guess here's what I'm thinking. If the reading types overlap in area, choose the one with the least common area. So that it's easier to find both, perhaps?
Drive assist off.
So in order to get the
Landing gear retracted.
genetic diversity target met, I'm actually going to fly sort of towards the star, right? Which is that way. Or not towards the star, towards the day side of the planet. To where the star's at more noon or whatever.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's good to practice this here,
2.
so that we are better equipped to do this if we go into deep space and do exploring. But it isn't easy by any means. Seems like it might be a decent place to look, and I wonder if, see, here's what I want to check. So I don't think this is, oh, it is terrain related. I wonder if this sort of icy area over here is a little bit better to find. It just looks like it's rougher terrain is all. Yeah, I think overall it's just rough terrain.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh! Oh, well that's definitely them. Those are freaking plants. Of some kind. And the other thing is here. Well, I made a discovery. So, certain types of things you can obviously see while flying around. And in fact, now that I know what I'm looking for, the dark patches are also visible. Quite visible from flying around.
Low gravity warning.
Especially on a noon day like this. Alright. Whoa. First things first. Do these things give off a signal? So we have found ourselves some very alien-looking life. Biological Electrum pluma red. Interesting.
Drive assist off.
So I've discovered two different types of things to look for. It obviously highlights those. And I have definitely can see another one of those patches of bacterium over there. Hey, Sim Editor here, reminding you to subscribe and enable notifications if you want to know when more episodes like these come out. Now, back to the episode. Oh, okay. So I can't do that. I have to do one thing at a time. Interesting. Here is a different sample. All right, let's get back in our ship and stuff and go fly on to find sample number 3. So here's the trick, it seems, to finding the stuff. Get to the day side. Find space where you have a concentration of what you're looking for. And you can spot them from orbit. They offer a visual clue, like a discoloration at the very least.
Low gravity warning.
Lights and other stuff is actually bad. Makes it much harder to spot. Okay. Get into your turret and scan around. It'll be easy enough to find, usually. I do know there's a couple of bundles of stuff behind me. And your data scanner will highlight when it's over something that looks interesting. If this thing was able to send out pulses, or if just the regular scanner was just able to spot the stuff. Here we go. This is exactly what we're looking for. These discolorations right here.
Drive assist off.
Awesome. We have a bacterial sample of that stuff. Ready to sample. One of 3 Electricae Pluma Red. Oh. So right there.
Landing gear deployed.
Can't tell if I'm landing on top of it or what. But we found our 3rd sample of the stuff. There's bunches of it everywhere now that I'm on the ground. Nice. It's a pretty good landing. Yep. Here's a biodiverse genetic stuff, a stock of the stuff. Ready to sample. 3rd sample. Okay. Now, what to do with this stuff. I think we take it to a space station, right? Go ask at Rusa Gateway if they know anything. Got 2 biological samples.
Landing gear retracted.
I'm not going to hold too much on ceremony here and just get myself up into orbit. So here we are pulling into Rusa Gateway. Finally figured out how to do exploration finding biological signals or biologics. So the trick is you can overfly the surface and actually spot them from the air as long as you're on the day side of the planet when there's plenty of light. So far, bacterial colonies will look like a discoloration on the soil, usually on flat surfaces. I haven't seen anything on curved surfaces, so gonna want to find those dry lake beds, craters, that kind of stuff. Of course, using the surface scanner to find where the hot spots are to begin looking in the first place. I found looking for the rarest occurrence item, the first made most sense because it actually.
Docking confirmed. Dispatching ground crew. You're all checked in, Commander. Enjoy your visit.
I was more likely to find the more common things as well as the rarer stuff. Electrolycules, or whatever they were called, are quite easy to find. They are like a plant that actually has some bioluminescence to them, or at least these ones did. The bacterial colonies are a little bit harder to find. You gotta spot them while you're flying overhead, and then when you get out and use the scan, they'll highlight in blue. Thing is, you can only like have one partial sample at a time. So you've got to fly around and complete your partial sample, get 3 different scans, and then change to the other one. Okay, let's find out where we're going to go. Let's see here. Pioneer, Lounge, Supplies, Apex, Vista Genomics over here. Let's see what they have to say.
Do you wish to contribute to Vista Genomics? Excellent.
I'd like to sell my organic data.
We always seek to learn more about life in the black.
It's not bad. 400,000 credits worth of stuff? Sure.
Anything else? Thank you for your contribution to our research. Did you collect any interesting biodata during your trial? Please do return when you have some organic data to share.
I wonder if I can get genetically enhanced. But pretty interesting little exploration mission. Took about an hour and a half real time to get done. I imagine as I get better at it, it'll take less time. Let's go pop into the bar. But really, that's the kind of thing that I'll probably, it's, for me, it's not that I would necessarily go out and do just biological scanning. That might be something I'm doing along the way if I'm on my way off to a mission, or more specifically on my way back from a mission, where I'm either collecting my money or whatever, and I have time and I'm doing scans for the systems anyway. If I see geological or biological things, especially my Asp Explorer, probably go scan for them and bring back that information and just increase my pay along the way that much. That's a whole different kind of thing going on now that I'm in my Asp Explorer. And we'll see where it takes us as we continue on our journey in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, A New Start.